Moms all across the viewing area are preparing to not be in the kitchen on Sunday because Mother's Day is coming up, which means Dawn Rains is here to help us with that, right?
I am.
From Dawn's Meat Shop, and you are helping the dads and the kids out there with everything from breakfast in bed ideas to grilling out to everything in between, right?
Absolutely.
Where do you want to start?
Well, we can start with breakfast in bed.
Okay.
We have our thick cut Applewood smoked bacon. That's always a winner. Now, if you like to spice up your scrambled eggs, a little bit of chorizo that we make in-house.
Really? To put that in with your eggs?
Absolutely. And then I brought one of our unique sausages, our bacon sausage, where we take raw bacon and grind it together with the sausage, and it's really good.
It's really important for people to realize that is exactly, I mean, this is a butcher shop of old, that you are taking in these pieces. Even when you get them in, your people are then fixing them to your liking. I mean, you're cutting off the fat where you want.
Right.
Are y'all actually grinding the sausages?
Oh yeah, we grind a lot of sausage. I make over 20 different sausages.
Really? So, and some of these you kind of play around with to create your own specialties like you're talking about here.
Right, just like the bacon sausage.
And what is it about the Applewood bacon that's so good? Is it just the flavor?
The flavor, and a lot of people like a thick cut bacon. This is a really thick cut bacon.
Does it cook differently? It doesn't crumble so much, right?
Oh no, and you can still cook it crisp. It'll just take a little longer than the real thin bacon.
Okay, you want Mom to feel special on Mother's Day, so you always bring a special to the offering.
Absolutely.
This is it.
It is. It's our 8-ounce filet mignon, which you've had.
It's delicious.
Plus 4 of our jumbo peeled and deveined shrimp, so we made that easy, so you don't have to peel them. You will need to cook them, and this special's $21.95 each.
And I'm just here to tell you, please, if you go to get a steak and you order it medium well, first of all, don't. And when you're cooking this one from Dawn, don't cook it too much. It's
absolutely
so good. Do you sell the meat thermometers?
I do. I have thermometers now.
Is that a good idea?
Absolutely, especially when it comes to the king of steak here, the tomahawk.
That one's just fun.
It is. And a lot of dads are going to be cooking for moms, and you'll be surprised how many dads will be cooking tomahawks for mom.
Yeah, and Mom, if she wants to eat the whole thing, she can, but every mom's going to say, I couldn't possibly eat all of that.
Oh, that is a shareable steak for sure.
That's the intention, right?
That's for 2 or 3, absolutely.
Okay, for 2 or 3. So if you had a family of 6, you could get 2 of these if you wanted.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do they take longer to cook? Clearly they do.
Yeah, it's going to be about 40 minutes. You're going to do what we call a reverse sear. Low heat, like 225 for 30 minutes. Then high heat. You're going to crank it up to like maybe 500-600 degrees and sear it real good.
Okay.
Then by the time you get there, you want an internal temperature between, say, 125 and 130, and you'll be good to go.
Okay, let's go through your other things before we get to the sides. Is that a New York strip or is that a ribeye?
Oh, that's a ribeye.
Okay.
That's an Angus ribeye, our high-end Angus, all natural.
And I'm going to kind of tip this up so you can see when I mentioned how they cut this with the fat that they want on there, you can see how precisely that's done because you need some of that fat.
Absolutely.
To sizzle in. Is this a brisket?
That is. You'll be surprised how many dads are going to be smoking for moms. That is a Packer brisket. Or we also have brisket flats.
Yeah. We
also have pork butts, ribs. So the smokers will be rolling for mom to have something good on Mother's Day.
And when you cook, if you cook one that large, I mean, that's intended for a good crowd, right? Or will you then just have leftovers for the week? Either way.
Yes and yes.
Yes and yes. We love seafood at our house. So let's talk about what you've brought down there with your scallops, I know.
Well, we have our dry scallops. They're domestic. We also have our ahi tuna. And we brought one of our easy items. This is a crab stuffed sole. Actually, it's crab and scallops. Wow. And sole is very similar to flounder. It's a white fillet, very mild. Just pop that in the oven. 30 minutes later, you have a meal. Then if you don't want to cook your shrimp, we have cooked shrimp.
Good for shrimp cocktail?
Absolutely.
Okay, you are making it very easy for the dads out there because when you come to Dawn's Meat Shop, he's got the sides to go along with it. So long as you can heat up the oven, you're good, right?
Absolutely.
What have you brought here? Sweet potato fries?
These are sweet potato wedges. You just pop them in the oven, maybe crisp them up a little bit with a little bit of olive oil spray.
Okay.
They're really easy. Then we also have twice baked potatoes. If you don't,
look how pretty those are.
and one's enough.
You didn't bring chicken with you today, which is perfectly fine, but when you go to Don's this weekend to get what you want for your mom, be sure and just look around at the counters, because you're going to want to go back any day of the week, but on Mondays, y'all still do the special on your chicken.
We do. You know, the boneless breast meat, it's roughly $2 a pound off our normal price. You know, and food inflation's hit chicken breast a little bit, so people really shop the special.
And you'll see when you shop there too, I guess I kind of point out the chicken because it might shock you a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a different size than what you're probably used to seeing at the grocery store, but
Absolutely.
that's because of the quality of the chicken.
Absolutely, small birds. We don't like the large ones. You know, we will like the smaller chickens. You know, it's an 8-ounce double low breast. You can split it and make a 4-ounce serving really very easily. You know, on another show, I'll bring a full line of my poultry products because we do a lot of marinated breast,
Yeah.
a lot of stuffed chicken breast, chicken wings, marinated wings. So
everybody probably eats chicken 3 times a week at their house, so
Oh,
it's
yeah.
it's worth bringing up. Okay, are y'all open on Mother's Day proper?
We are. We're normal hours.
Okay, so if something happens and your sister-in-law says they're going to come over now and you need an extra steak or fish or something, Don will be open to help you out. Is this a limited supply, the special?
I should have plenty. It's a good idea. We took reservations on our website.
Okay.
You know, if you're not on our email list, or, you know, you need to be, so you need to go on our website, get our email list, and you can reserve that.
Okay. You might not ever go out to eat again once you've had his filet. You might just choose to cook at home forever and ever. But you can learn more at donsmeatshop.com. He's on Hickson Pike, just kind of north of the Publix there
Right.
in Hickson. 842-1256 is the phone number if y'all want to call right now and make your reservation, if you will, right?
Absolutely.
Put in
That
your
or do it
order.
on our website.
All right. Good to see you.
Good to see you,
Treat your
Jill.
wife well on Sunday.
Yes.